And our final award, and again, not least, is the award for the most inspirational person, supported by NHS England and NHS Improvement.
Hello, my name's Nicola Gitsham and I'm Head of Social Prescribing at NHS England. I'm here to announce the winner for the Most Inspirational Person Award. This is an award that's given to somebody who's experienced social prescribing but used that experience to go on to help other people in their community. And the reason why we sponsored this award is because we think it really shows the transformational effect social prescribing can have in a local community. Because social prescribing can enable people to develop confidence in themselves, a sense of purpose, the change they want to see in their local communities. And it can enable people to find their gifts and discover their gifts and give back to the local community. So we thought this was a great award to sponsor. Now, all of the candidates that we reviewed had really inspirational stories, and it was a very hard decision to choose one winner. And in the end, there were 3 people that we shortlisted for this award who are the finalists, and I'm now going to announce them in no particular order. So the first person is Darren Dooler from Live Well, Wakefield. Second person was Sue Burton, Talk for Your Life, Walthamstow, London. And the third person was Ash from Chorley Buddies.
Hi, my name's Scott Copeland and I've nominated my colleague Darren Dooler for the Most Inspirational Person Award. I've nominated Darren because he's been on a journey from participant to full-time social prescribing advisor. Darren lives with a mental health condition, and when looking for ways to better manage this, he came to a Live Well Wakefield self-management workshop. He then went on to volunteer, trained as a course tutor, and then secured a full-time position as a social prescribing advisor. Because of this, I feel that Daz is a great role model. He's got real empathy, determination, drive, and he's just a brilliant advocate for social prescribing. Best of luck, Darren, on the award. We're all rooting for you, and well done.
Sue Burton is a retired early years school teacher and has lived in Walthamstow for nearly her entire adult working life. The areas in London where she taught, however, were not local to her, and upon retirement in 2018, she suddenly found herself feeling isolated, as well as noticing a decline in her fitness and health. In April of 2019, Sue participated in our first Walk and Talk course, where she met twice per week for 10 weeks with 6 other local older adults to do strength training, walk, and discuss various health topics. After the conclusion of our Walk and Talk course, Sue and her course mates stayed in touch and continued to meet up regularly for walks. Sue also continued to expand her volunteering efforts, joining the William Morris Big Local, a charity that awards grants to local community projects, and she eventually became a formal member of their financial committee. In December 2020, she completed a 1,000,000-step walking challenge, roughly 500 miles, in less than 90 days to raise money for the Waltham Forest Community Hub. Since I met Sue in her first Walk and Talk session just under 2 years ago, she has volunteered over 350 hours to her community, has lost nearly 3 stone, has been learning Hindi, and continues to inspire all those around her. Sue is living proof of what it means to be part of a community, has kept everyone around her motivated during particularly difficult times, and has helped me to reaffirm my own purpose in life. I can't think of anyone more deserving for this award. Thank you.
My name's Jess Valentine and I'm a social prescriber for the Chorley service, and I've nominated Ash for Most Inspirational Person Award. Ash was referred into our service at the beginning of lockdown. He was diagnosed with spine and lung cancer in summer 2019. Problems piled on top of problems and his marriage broke down. He also lost his long-term engineering job, all in the space of a few months. Ash was rehoused in Chorley, where he had no local connection, and he embarked on his cancer treatment. When the pandemic hit, unfortunately his treatment stopped, which affected both his mental and physical health. He began social prescribing through Chorley Buddies, and his loneliness subsided. Chorley Buddies has refugee and asylum seeking volunteers, all with a range of spoken English, and they have Arabic for their first language. Ash offered assistance with translation. This has been of great help to Chorley Buddies and the volunteers. And although Ash is well on the way back from his dark place, he still attends every event and every session that Chorley Buddies have, and he has become an asset rather than a client. Ash is a very given man. He is an asset to the community and an integral part of supporting other service users, all while dealing with his diagnosis and treatment and all the things that life throws at you. He has donated money on 2 occasions to help Chorley Buddies. He wanted to do this because they've helped him and he wanted to help others too. He supports other members within Chorley Buddies with anxiety, being a listening ear, and he has given so much back to the community. He has a heart of gold and he is a beautiful human.
The winner that the judges have chosen has a really inspirational story to tell of hope in really difficult times. They've given generously and have a heart of gold and given generously to their local community, sharing their experiences with others and enabling them to tackle the challenges that they're facing and the barriers that they face, especially during COVID. And it's a really heartwarming example of somebody who's a real asset to their local community and use their experience to lift others up locally. So, the winner of the Most Inspirational Person Award is Ash from Chorley Buddies. Congratulations, Ash. Thank you for sharing your story with us. It really lifted everybody who reviewed this award in NHS England, and thank you not just for sharing your story, but for the amazing work you're doing in your local community. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shawki Ashur Abu Jarad. I was very pleased to have been told that I was one of the finalists for this award. I'm really pleased, and thank you very much for everybody, and thank you very much for Jessica Valentine and Chorley Borough Council for helping me, and Chorley Buddies for Angela and Paul